What's happening, guys? This is TheLonewolfTech coming back to you with some more adventures in Yogcraft, and today we have a few things to cover. Off the bat, you might notice a few things. One might be that my face looks a little bit different, and it's not because I changed my skin. It's actually because we're in offline mode right now because I've had internet problems, and that is due to my new setup. So I basically moved all of my equipment into my room. Kind of a new change of scenery. Had to spend all last night trying to get things to work because it just seemed moving my my whole setup from my living room to my room, which is about 10 feet, just broke everything for some reason. So had to spend a long time doing that, and we had some internet problems before, so I was kind of just playing in offline mode until I got those worked out, but they're worked out now. Another thing you might notice is a tornado in the background. That is actually my computer, so my computer is now sitting right next to me. I'm not sure if it's going to stay there, but for now it is, and it's got like a billion fans in there, so it sounds like a tornado about 24/7, but that's it. I think my microphone sounds a little bit echoey. That might be because of my room, so another thing we'll have to deal with. Hopefully we'll figure something out in the future, but I decided we might as well record some episodes since we got the time. So last episode, we went to pump the oil and a lot of other things we pumped, and now that's kind of it's kind of useless now because we found out new ways of doing things, so we have to go check out a few things. So let's go through the updates. First off, we'll take a look at our tree charcoal farm over here. One upgrade, wow, I sound like a 4-year-old upgrade we did do. So you can see those those two planks sitting right there, and that is because when a tree grows right here, the leaves will break the pipes. That's why these pipes are like sticking out. So by putting the two logs right there, the leaves won't grow, which is good. The other thing we did is, you just saw it, we put a cactus right here. So when the furnace gets overflowed, it will throw the cactus, or the rubber wood, which usually it's rubber wood, down into the water, and it'll flow into the cactus and break itself. And that's mostly so we don't get an overflow of wood and lagging up with the server and all that good stuff. So we got a lot of rubber wood. It seems to grow a whole lot faster than these guys over here. I'm not sure why these guys aren't sending any wood over. Does the logger have? Because we have no coal in the logger. That would be a good reason. Just go ahead and throw a full stack in there. We got plenty of charcoal now. I didn't think this system would be self-sufficient and actually produce charcoal, but it seems to produce quite a lot of charcoal once you get it going at full speed. So next big thing we got to check is the quarries. So last episode we tried, or quite a few episodes we tried, setting up and powering with steam engines. Well, that was very ineffective and kind of slow, so we kind of went in a whole new direction. So we'll start off. I decided our new power source would be the exact same as we're running in the facility. These are the water mills. So the setup is basically the same. We have our little 1x3 water source, and you know, the filters, retriever, the deployer, all sending in water. There's not a lot of water mills around, and then we're using this ultra low voltage tin cable to power this battery box. As you can see, we are very stable. Now these are running out of copper cables down both sides into these weird looking engines. These are electric engines. Now these are very cool. What they'll do is you supply them with industrial craft energy like we're doing, and they will produce buildcraft energy. So if we look over here, these guys cannot overheat, and they will produce exactly the amount of buildcraft energy as it will accept in the machine. So apparently a quarry will only accept 2 megajoules, so it will only produce 2 megajoules. So these can be overclocked, I think, as well. But for our purpose, they're running pretty well. They're a little bit slow, as you can see, but it's a whole lot faster. It's kind of laggy right now, but yeah, it works pretty well. And that's just one. These engines are very inexpensive, so you can have a lot of these running. I didn't place more, mostly because if we placed more, we'd have to get more water strainers. See, I'm talking like a 4-year-old again. I don't know what's going on. So we'd have to get more water strainers, and we also have our solar panels over here in case you were wondering. And we just have cable running all over the place. So that's our setup. It's working pretty well. If we run down here, we'll see I changed a little bit. So I'm upgrading all these into iron chest. So if you just type in like a iron chest, you'll see these upgrade things. You can make them. It's just 8 iron with 1 wood in the middle, and that will make an upgrade. And you just right click on a normal chest and it will change it into an iron chest. So these are actually filling up quite fast, and we'll probably have to get some more pipe down here to pipe them in all the chests, but we're doing pretty well over there. All these cows keep escaping. I don't know what's the thing is with fences. So we're actually gonna go to sleep because the mobs are starting to spawn. But other than that, that's basically what we've gotten done. So that is probably the best way you want to run a quarry, from what I'm seeing. So what were we gonna do today? Well, what we need to start working on is actually our bee breeding. So as you see, I've pretty much cleared the whole area. I left the flowers because those are kind of hard to get sometimes. And we're gonna redo this whole area and make it more automated. So what we want to do is automate bee breeding, which actually isn't that hard, but one of the big byproducts you get, which is kind of bad, is you get a crap ton of bees. So we have to find something to do with all those bees. So what we want to make is a gene pool, which is down here. Gene pool. Just type it in. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, creeper, I see you out of the corner. Please don't blow up my building. Alright, so gene pool is made with a genetic machine and then an Apier's machine. We already have the string casing. We just need some copper and some redstone. We should go get this. So while we're building this, we'll try to explain what it's going to do. So what a gene pool will do is you feed it bees, any type of bees, and it will produce, it will basically break the bees down into their DNA, and then from there you can use that to create other types of bees and stuff like that. But the main point of the gene pool is to basically get rid of all of your bees, because bees don't usually stack because they have different properties a lot of the times. So you have to lapis, we should have a basic circuit. You have to kind of find some way to deal with them. You will waste a ton of chests just trying to, you know, put them into chests, because you fill up a chest very, very quickly. So you kind of have to watch out. And gene pool is a pretty good way. We'll also make a tank eventually. That will probably be in the next episode. We get everything. Circuit iron. And we're going to make a tank to store all of it. As you probably already seen, I think I've shown you how we've cleared out the bottom of the bee breeding area, I guess. So that should come in handy here. What else do we need? Iron, gold, redstone, and tanks and glass. So we're gonna need a lot of glass. Do we have any glass? Might be a problem. We got some glass. That should be enough. We're gonna make a different kind of tank to hold the bees. It's going to be an iron tank, which will be pretty cool. We need gold. Hopefully we still have some gold laying around. Yep, plenty of gold. Actually, not really plenty, but enough gold. So genetic machine, tank, and glass. Gene pool. And this should be empowered by Buildcraft energy. So what we might do is try to run a cable from our power source down there over here. We actually dug out. I don't think I've shown you this. What I've been doing just in my free time is I dug a few tunnels down here. I'll show you exactly where this is. So if we head up this ladder, which is not finished by any chance, I ran out of stone. So if you come out down here, you have this ladder that goes down there, and then I dug out another one here, and this ladder falls down here. if we go straight, we have our enchanting table, which our sugarcane farm came in very handy for that. And I've just been enchanting books so far. So we got punch, treasure, repair, punch, 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 sharpness, and also try to get a I forget what the pickaxe is called, but we got a silk touch. That was for 30 XP. We just got a silk touch one. It was pretty crappy. I think I'll put anvils and stuff down this way. This is kind of secret right now. We'll probably end up doing something down here. We have a lot of coal down here, which we need to pick up. Might as well, because we're gonna have to replace all this with stone anyway. So we'll just pick up all this coal real quick. So what I think I'll do is probably run some cable. I'm not sure. The only problem I have with this right now is I know the ultra low current tin cable probably is not very effective at long range. So you probably lose a lot of EU when traveling to like this kind of distance. Copper cable I think is somewhat the same, so we might have to find some other way of transporting the power down here. But we can find that out at a later date. As you can see, we already got a few bees. We got the industrious princesses, diligent, and unweary, which are kind of the more upper tier. We got our apiaries down here still sitting around. We got a ton of bees. Both these chests up here should be full of bees now. Yep, full of bees. So we kind of got to get working on this very shortly. We also got to plan out how we want to set up everything. But for today, I guess we can try to make some iron tanks. How long have we been running for? It's only been 11 minutes. See how we make our iron tanks. We're gonna need a tank gauge, tank valve, and tank wall. So we're gonna need a lot of these iron plates, which is iron and a rolling machine. Did we ever put down a rolling machine? I do not think we did. Maybe we, yes we did. We got a rolling machine, so we just need a ton of iron. See if this is gonna get enough power. Oh, it's already got some power. We might need to turn this babies back on. We got some coal still left. A little bit. We can throw some more in there. See how much. It's getting a little bit. We might need to throw down another steam engine just to speed things along. I think we still have quite a few laying up here. Yeah, we got some Stirling engines, and again we have, where are those? We still have a lot of electrical engines. These are the ones that we used for the quarries, so we got a lot of those laying around if we want to do something with that. We'll just grab some Stirling engines and some coal. Put down next to this guy. Boom, boom. Half stack, half a stack. And we'll need to make a torch. Thought I had some, guess not. Get these out of here. Turn those on. We'll throw some more coal in this guy. Alright, so that guy should be getting plenty of power now. Yep. Making a lot of tanks. Let's see how many walls we'll make with this. Probably 16. Yep. Alright, so I'm not sure exactly how big we want this tank, but it's going to have to be pretty big, for sure. We can kind of plan out if we just put it up in a corner. I'm not sure how good it will be. Now there is ocean right behind here, so what we can maybe do is store it out in the ocean, or maybe we can even just build it down here in the corner. Let's see, what if we just build a 3x3 and have it come up here, because we probably won't have that many bees over here exactly. So that should work pretty well. If we just do this will, now you need to have walls on the edges and on the corners. So yeah, that should be a pretty good sized tank. We'll just fill in the rest with glass. Let's see how we make the glass. I'm guessing that, yeah, it's just glass panes in that. So we're gonna have to get some more sand, and I'm gonna actually go collect some sand real quick. This is basically the end of the episode. I'm just kind of screwing around. I'll probably end up doing a lot of this off camera. Ooh, why am I doing this? We got a ton of sand just laying in chests. And you also run a whole lot faster when you're in flight control mode, so that's good to keep noted. Take some of the sand, some iron. We always want the iron. Alright, so let's get out of here. Hopefully those chests won't overflow. That would be really bad. Come on, let me through. Let's see. I'm gonna throw these in the furnace. Take that stone out. We always need to have stone on us. Throw that in the furnace. How many we got in here? 36. Cool. We need to throw some more iron in there. Might as well go ahead and make a lot, because these tanks are pretty neat. They hold a crap ton. A literal crap ton. We're going to need to throw half this in there, half that in there. Okay. Good, 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 good. Make these into tank walls. We should get 36. That hopefully will be enough to finish it off completely. Now I'll have to go look at the wiki on how to or how the apiaries work when you're piping things in and out, but I think it works pretty easily, so we shouldn't have that much of a problem. Alright, so just up like this. Then we need to have a roof. Hopefully this tank will be big enough. Alright, so yeah, it looks like a pretty good size. Now all we need to do is get the glass, which we're gonna have to make glass panes. So we'll finish up the tank. We got a little bit of time. We can finish this tank up real quick. We just need like a ton of glass. All right. So how much glass we got in there? 11, 13. Let's see how many glass panes we can make. Glass panes are kind of expensive. Kind of a waste too, because you can't really turn them back. Alright, that should be plenty. Let's get rid of stick. We don't really need a stick right now. We can make more. Alright, so we need our iron. 44. Wow, that should be more than enough. What was it, like this? And this? Yes, boom. Okay, that should be more than enough. We can actually turn this baby off. Alright, so let's go finish up this tank, and you'll see exactly how much it can hold. And it looks like it's turning nighttime, so we gotta hurry. Let's get down here. Get rid of that dirt. Okay, so we just need to put glass here, here, and here. We actually forgot to make our valve. That's gonna be a bummer. So actually that makes a tank. As you saw, like the textures came together. So this holds 720,000. It's not buckets exactly, but it's kind of close to it. If we put a bucket of water in there, you'll see that 1,000 equals a bucket. So about 7,000 buckets, I believe. 7.2, maybe not. 700 buckets. Yeah, something like that. So a lot of buckets. Can we? Oh, I think we have to right click on it with our bucket. Boop. Wow, is that a glitch? Is that okay? No, it still doesn't have water. So, yeah, that's basically all we're gonna do for today. I'll figure out the rest off camera and get back to you with another episode where we should be making an automated bee farm. So that should be pretty cool. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and comment on the audio. And I'll be seeing y'all later.